All right, hey everybody, RV Enthusiast here. Nice seeing you again. Hey, today we are doing the components. I've taken pictures of all the components. I've just put 0.2 miles on this bike. It came with 0. This bike does better than 20 miles an hour. I think I was already doing 24 coming down here, and notice I wasn't recording anything, but I've taken some pictures. I'll show you the pictures. The only thing I didn't take pictures of are the bangle brakes, and I'll take a picture of that, and then we'll get right back to that. This is the folding Jaguarundi bike. This bike is faster than I thought it was going to be, has a lot more get up and go than I thought it was going to have. Has a bell right there, has the shifter right here, the SIS shifter, has the Shimano tourney derailleur. These are rubberized here, and they do look like they are removable. These are lock-on. So that's nice. If you don't like these, you can change them out, but I like them. They're nice. We got the branded Magicycle. Gosh, I think this is a 210 display. I'm not real sure, but the display is black and white. Very nice display. Very clean. A nice smaller light up front, which I do like. The bell, again, is the typical little ding-ding bell. Has double wall on the chain guard. Everything about the bike is pretty nice. And I think for the price point, it having hydraulic brakes is a plus. The things it doesn't have a tail light or a tail brake light or a tail rack. It didn't come with those things. But beyond that, I think it's fully loaded in terms of its I think this is well under a right under a $1,500 bike. So, they didn't put a rack on it, but you can buy the rack. Maybe they'll send me a rack and I can install it and show you how that installs. But the bike is very nice. It does have some bosses right here for a cup. And it does have bosses for a rack or a basket up front. But let me go and show you. I'm not pedaling. And this feels and sounds like the typical big power, and it's only got 600 watts, but Magicycle. And you see it's cutting out right now at 23 miles an hour. And I didn't, and it's cruise control, look at that. The other thing I didn't do is I did not, just making sure no one's around me, I did not inflate the tires yet, and that's not what I was going to tell you, but I didn't do something else either. I'll remember that as I ride here. Again, we're about 52 degrees, don't have a coat on or anything. It's very nice to have this cruise control on this as well. And it's cruising right along. These are my neighbors. I passed them already. I'm not going to pass them again. So I'll just turn around right up here and we'll head back. But I just wanted to take this out for a little bitty test run and put this out a little bit for you so you could see how it rides. It rides very nice. Very pleased with its power and its ability to move up and down the road very nicely. Very nicely. And we'll get out on a bigger ride. I only got out on it today. I would have done it a different day. Here, I'll pedal some here too. I would have got out on it a different day. But the reason I didn't is we rained all day yesterday. It rained on Friday. I think I put the assembly out on Friday. I did that either Thursday or Friday as well. And it is going to rain tomorrow. It's going to rain the next day. Going to rain the next day, I think. So I think Thursday I might be able to get out on it and take it for another ride. But I have other commitments as well, guys. I have to do other bikes. I just can't concentrate solely on Magicycle. I have other bikes that I have to do and other commitments I have to do. But I just thought I'd jump out here and show you this little Jaguarundi. I have several folding bikes. One that looks very similar from a different company. This 600 watts feels a little more powerful. and you got the Bengal brakes, and I think they're very similar money, but I think on that one you get a few other items that this one does not come with. So, you know, a little bitty trade-offs on either one of them, and I don't usually talk smack on any of the companies that gives me these bikes, and I'm not about to start. This is a very nice bike, very nicely accompanied with these brakes, and if you're a big guy like me, it's always good to have a little bit of powerful brakes to brake you. But we'll come up here and I'll throw them on a little bit harder. Oh, very powerful. These brakes are powerful. Very powerful. And if I don't know if you can see it, but here, I'll come over here and I'll point it to it so you can see what I'm talking about. Today, I guess with our weather, you're allowed, the burn ban is not in effect, but let's see if you can see it. Yeah, neighbors are burning, which is no big deal. It smells. it's grasses and dried up twigs and branches. But yeah, this is a nice bike, guys. I actually am impressed, surprised, and I do like it. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of B-roll footage on the lower part of the bike, and we'll share that a little bit into this video as well. And keep joining us, because we're going to ride this Jaguarundi a little bit in the winter. Got some more surprises for you too. I told you I wasn't going to ride in the winter. And I'm not going to ride on rain days, and I'm not going to ride on snow days. Well, I might take it out and show you how powerful they are. And that's another thing. People don't realize how powerful these little motors are. Don't get your hand caught in one, because it will chew it up, okay? Be very careful when you're working on these motors to power them down. Either pull the battery out or whatever you're doing. If you're doing stuff, only use the power with the battery in if you know what you're doing and you need the power from the battery. But let's take some B-roll footage, guys, and let's enjoy this bike a little bit. Got about probably 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes before the sun goes down. But yeah, let's get a little bit of B-roll footage with some 4K on this thing. The brakes are phenomenal. All right, guys, I don't know if this has an unlock for the speed. If the speed can go higher, I will check that out, and I will inform you in the next few videos how much faster this bike can go. But very comfortable bike. Very nice riding bike, actually. Very smooth. You got the big knobby tires on it, but that doesn't change a whole lot. All right. All right, so now we are headed back to the house. I'm gonna go slow. I know this can make it up this hill. Every bike I have can make it up this hill, and this is definitely not the slouchiest bike. So I don't know that I have a slouchy bike yet, actually. So yeah, this is a nice bike. If you're in the market for a folding bike, this could be on your list as well. And depending upon what you're looking for, I know this bike is very nice. It's near premium level in my opinion. If you're looking at electric premium, take a look at this one. Save yourself some money, because this thing is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Anyway, it's cold. I'm ready to go in. Again, this was a little quick shout out just to let you guys see it and feel it run. And it runs, guys. It runs. What a nice bike. All right, I'm gonna slam them on again. Here we go. See, this is probably the only bike that can skid those tires that hard. And I had to let go because I was afraid it was going to turn sideways. Very nice bike, guys. Very nice ride. The Jaguarundi. It's a sleeper from Magicycle. And what I mean by sleeper, Magicycle ain't throwing this out there like, hey, this is a great bike, blah, blah, blah. You know, because they have the Ocelot that is their flagship bike, in my opinion. The Cruiser Pro, the Step Through Pro, and the Ocelot are their flagships. Sleeper right here. Sleeper. Very nice bike. All right, guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace. This thing also has an on-off switch on the battery. Very cool. Very cool. And I would have probably rode earlier today, but I did have someone who said they were going to come see the bike. Got lost on their way here. That's understandable. And did call me and say she wasn't going to make it. And that's perfectly fine. Wasn't doing anything today anyway. But it's a sleeper. This is a nice bike. It's a nice bike. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next episode. Peace. Take care. Bye.